What started as a trans right movement account quickly devolved into one of the most disgusting TikTok accounts on the platform, with Lily filming girls inside bathrooms, explaining trans operations in Disneyland, and some dark, poorly covered up past comments coming to light. Lillytino made a name for herself for public outrage and confrontation, but this would soon land Lily in trouble with the law and would force her to quit TikTok for good. Lillytino is a transgender woman who lives in San Francisco and went viral pretty quickly on TikTok, with her 5th video getting 9 million views in 2 days. The video in question is a series of images showing how sad Lily, or Nicholas at that time, was before they transitioned, and comments from the time were extremely supportive and complimentary. Even Lily was shocked by the support too and made a video thanking everyone.
Wow, okay, 9 million views on my TikTok. Very cool, very crazy. Thank you everyone for all of the support. It's been a wild ride so far and a wild 48 hours.
Now, Lily started out in a pretty non-controversial way, or about as non-controversial as a trans TikToker can get, and it was mainly just videos about Lily's transgender journey and attempts to get a viral video. You can sort of see that Lily wasn't afraid of confrontation, with Lily posting bait videos to try and drum up some sort of engagement in her comment section. And this confrontation tactic seems to be the thing that really blew her account up, as in March of 2023, while Lily was live streaming, they finally got into an altercation with a member of the public. Now, Lily started getting more popularity around this time because of the live videos she did, which showed her eating a meal in a restaurant with her pet dog Nugget. Now, in one of these live streams, Lily was confronted by a woman who claimed to be a TERF, which apparently is someone who hates transgender people, and don't worry, I also didn't know what that meant. Anyway, she took issue with Lily, and the following events occurred.
You know I'm a TERF, right? Trans, eccentric, radical feminist.
Are you a TERF?
I'm a TERF.
Wow.
Would you like me to move somewhere else? I'd like.
No, actually, you should tell me about being a TERF.
You're a boy, right? Don't fuck with me, because honestly, I did hard.
I'd like to see you try.
Well then, don't judge me for being a jerk. I get to be who I want to be, you get to be who you want to be, right? If that's what you want, to be who you want to be, then I get to be who I want to be.
Which is?
I'm not a witch.
You're not a witch.
You know what? Take your stupid dog, eat your fucking food, and get the fuck out of my life, okay?
This is a first.
Because otherwise I have to label you a white racist.
I see.
For a 70-year-old minority woman, you're a racist. You want your rights, I want mine too.
Excuse me. Could you grab the manager, please?
I'm so terribly sorry. I will definitely be escalating on how I'm trying to get information, and I do apologize about that treatment.
Now, this woman did seem to be a little bit unhinged, and a lot of TikTok agreed, because the video got over 17 million views and gained Lily an outpouring of support from the community. Now, this woman who shouted at Lily ended her tirade by calling her a white racist. And it seems like this woman knows a bit more than us, because all of this attention Lily got from this video meant that some of her past comments would soon be exposed. For now though, Lily was actually getting a lot of positive attention on her videos, and a lot of people defending her, which of course meant she started to record herself eating more and more, even calling herself a food critic.
I'm a transgender food critic in San Francisco, and today I went to Mochica.
I don't know how Lily calls themselves a food critic after uploading a couple of TikToks and having your dog on the lap in a restaurant, which I'm pretty sure is against some sort of health code. Lily filmed in pretty much every restaurant she visited, and if you search by popular on Lillytino's TikTok account, you'll see what gets the real views on her TikTok, which is her getting extremely upset at people using the wrong pronouns.
Looks like he's having a nice feast.
She, her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. The sweet water starts at okay.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir.
Oh, okay.
It just really sucks every time it happens. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir, you know?
Thank you. Did you call me sir? I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir. Called me sir.
Oh. Yeah.
It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Very good. Thank you so much. No, yeah. Thank you. I'm not a sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him that hurt. It hurts more though, and it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him.
Now obviously the way she speaks to the servers after this, who are probably on minimum wage and are working long hours, annoyed a lot of the comment section on her TikToks, with one comment getting 500,000 likes saying, "Oh my god, you are so sensitive." Now Lily always claimed they felt unsafe after being misgendered, but she is literally in Disneyland and in my opinion is blowing this way out of proportion just so it turns into a potential viral clip. Because we know by now that rage bait gets views, which equals money for these influencers. And someone even pointed out the hypocrisy of Lily by stating that Lily never asks others for their pronouns, only says theirs.
There.
Regular water, okay?
Yes, please. And just so you know, are you my server?
Yes.
My pronouns are she, her.
Okay. It's all good for me.
Thank you.
Now ironically, Lily making these videos only brought more attention to the fact that she gets so upset by people not using the correct pronouns, and people started to look for Lily and abuse her on the street.
10 out of 10, sir. I don't know.
Oh, would you like to show your faces?
Yes.
Okay.
How was it?
First off, you called me sir, right?
Oh, I meant to say man. That's fine.
Oh, no.
What are
Oh,
your
okay.
pronouns?
No, okay.
What are your pronouns?
She, her.
She, her. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Never
What's
know.
your name?
I don't have a name. My name is...
There we go. Oh, wait, one more time? I didn't catch that. See you, sir.
But if you thought that was bad, it was about to get a lot worse. While dining in a restaurant with children present, someone texted the restaurant and made some pretty shocking claims about Lily, stating that Lily had been caught texting minors, all during a live stream.
Is everything okay?
Well, it's a little curious. I don't know if I should say something or wait.
You want to show me?
Yeah,
Okay.
but no child has been in here.
Someone texted you and said that I said something inappropriate to a child.
3 times they've done it.
Now, Lily has played the victim constantly throughout all of these videos, using these videos of misgendering as a way to get views and attention online, lambasting these workers for an honest mistake. Each time he was misgendered, the servers have apologized profusely, but that still wasn't enough for Lily, who describes it like a knife in the heart and walks out of the restaurant. Things were about to take a turn though, as Lily's fame wasn't all positive, and those past comments I mentioned previously were about to be exposed. In April of 2024, someone on Twitter shared some pretty repulsive Reddit screenshots of comments that Lillytino had made. One of them I just can't repeat at all because it's so disgusting, but it essentially goes way too in depth about an experience or a potential fantasy that Lily had when they were just 3 years old with another 3-year-old girl. It's actually sickening to read, and I'm not entirely sure what the goal was, outside of talking to other perverted people about their experiences or fantasies too. The next comment I can show, and thanks to YouTuber Uncle Herman, we have the picture to go along with it. In a post on the WTF subreddit, someone shared a photo of them doing blackface, which got quite a lot of backlash, and in a comment, Lily told everyone to lighten up. The hypocrisy of this is just unbelievable. Telling people to stop getting offended by someone rubbing Nutella on their face because it's a joke. But now when someone makes an honest mistake and calls Lily, who by the way hasn't had any surgery or physical changes yet, a sir, Lily will call it a knife to the heart and storm out. Lily themselves say that they don't pass for a woman, so I don't understand why she can't accept an apology for an honest mistake. And I wish this blackface defense was the peak of the controversy, but it was about to get a lot worse, as Lily would bring their perverted mind to Disney World and explain sex changes in front of children. Lily has always been a huge fan of Disney and has made no secret of that throughout all of the content posts posted, and she's even drawn criticism about the fact that she's been using Disney and people like Miss Rachel in her content to try and draw children to her channel. However, this was taken a step too far, and Lily knew this too, even opening the TikTok with a statement showing that she knew she shouldn't have been doing this.
I'm gonna get banned from Disney. I swear we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel, so you don't want hair growing there, or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening. Hair removal is a fickle thing and it's really hard to predict when it will finish. But my hair removal technician thinks it will be before the end of the year. So, fingers crossed. Oh, good. What's up? My mom's here, by the way. The marshmallow tunnel.
Now clearly this TikTok is disgusting to post anyway, considering TikTok is dominated by small children, but to do this in public, wearing Disney merch and in a setting surrounded by children is just a step too far. The top comment on the TikTok even asked, is there a reason you couldn't wait until you weren't at Disney? And it's true, there's no reason to be doing this at all, especially at Disneyland. And it gets even worse.
I think Disney's gonna ban me for this one. My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog. I do hair removal every week for 2 hours straight. It is not fun or easy, but once that is finally done, hopefully by the end of the year, they are going to take my corn dog. These ears do not want to stay on. They are going to cut it down the middle. This is not the best knife for this. They will then take off the outer lining of the corn dog. Okay, I'm actually impressed that I'm doing this good of a job. Like so. Flip it inside out and make something of a tunnel. This tunnel will then become, well, you know, my hands are disgusting. Now you might be asking why I would do this or why anyone would do this. It sounds not fun. And I agree with you. I'm not looking forward to that recovery process. But know that this is not a decision that any of us take lightly. Our corn dogs do serve a purpose, but at the end of the day, I just don't like having it. It's not me. I look at it in the mirror and it's like, ugh, can we do something about that? And it turns out we can. But until then, I am making the most of my final days with my corn dog. Farewell to this thing that has served me not very well, but is what I was born with. It did its duty. R.I.P. I'm good.
The top comment on this was, the fact that you choose to only do this at an amusement park around kids tells me what I need to know about you. And even people inside the trans community started to turn on Lily. No way you're doing this again. You harm our community so much by being so inappropriate as to talk about your privates and SRS at Disney around children. I do not and will never accept you into our community. And this just shows the way Lily's content has gone. It's not about trans rights anymore. It's about baiting people into hating on her, so she gets ad revenue and attention, and that's literally it. Thankfully, Lily would take things a step too far and decide to make the mistake which would finally end her career as a TikToker. On the 2nd of June 2025, Lillytino uploaded this TikTok which featured a ranking of each of the women's bathrooms in Disneyland, taking a selfie in each of the mirrors which featured other people, which I have blurred out as Lily didn't, and a rating of each of the bathrooms. Lily even stated in the final photo that she felt very safe, but the same can't be said about the other people she took photos of. One commenter also felt very unsafe and gave Lily a quick reality check. Hey, so this is illegal in the state of Florida and I am sending this as well as your corn dog video to Disney. I've already spoken on the phone with them about this and they have requested the links for video proof. This also means you will be banned from Disney cruises, since you have made it known that that's the next trip you're going to beg other people to pay for. Lily tried to make this about herself, obviously, and made a TikTok claiming all this hate was just because people are being transphobic.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom, it's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. For example, And it's not just celebrities. Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why, you ask? Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans. I know that I don't pass. Trust me, I know. But passing privilege is a real thing. There are some trans women out there who, no matter how hard they try, will never be able to pass. Do those trans women deserve to be treated differently? No. They should be able to take bathroom selfies too.
Obviously, this is just completely wrong, and the outrage came from the fact that Lily involved other people in the pictures, not just because Lily took a photo in the bathroom mirror. Now, Lily knows this, but because she's a professional victim, she can't take accountability, but she will be soon forced to. Not long after this post went viral, an article from multiple news outlets confirmed that Lily was being sued, and it could lead to criminal charges. If convicted, Tino could face up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine under Florida's strict privacy statutes, which prohibit unauthorized photography in settings where people expect a reasonable degree of privacy, such as restrooms. Soon after this, Lily's smug demeanor was wiped off her face as he posted this TikTok afterwards.
So the whole point of why I do what I do, which is create content, is to educate and to entertain, in that order. And I think that recently my content has taken a bit of a shift to be more, well, I'm hurt, deeply hurt, because of the amount of hate that I've gotten over the past 3 years doing this, 2.5 years. And that hurt has influenced the way that I do things. As a content creator, especially as a streamer, I'm always on camera, talking all the time, daily updates about where I'm at. And I think that the hurt that I feel has influenced the way that I've pushed in my content to be confrontational and be in your face about what I'm trying to do, which is ultimately teach people about trans things. Hopefully make for a more accepting world. But I don't want the hurt to be a part of it anymore. That shift is not fun for me at all. It's actually really awful. And it doesn't just impact me, but my family and my friends. And, I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm always going to be a confrontational person, but I think there's ways to do it that are not channeling the anger I feel at the world for hurting me. So to that end, I'm gonna take a break.
Now obviously this was met with rejoice from the internet, as finally she would stop bullying underpaid workers and stop posting disgusting videos at Disney. How long this break will last, I'm not sure, but I'm personally hoping that she doesn't come back, but I won't hold my breath. Now, there are some things I left out, such as her 18+ online content and the fact that people don't actually think Lily is trans, and she just likes to roleplay as a woman because that's what she's into. But that didn't seem to be relevant as to why she got cancelled in the first place. Now, if you want to see another online creator who deservedly got cancelled for taking her plus size movement too far, click the video on your screen now to see the downfall of JB. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video, and follow me on Instagram at BigCraigYT so you can see some behind the scenes and see more pictures of little Bruno. Thank you for watching, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.